What is love, really? A fleeting passion, a physical urge, or a path to something eternal? Over 2,000 years ago, at a wild drinking party in ancient Athens, the greatest minds in history wrestled with this question. Plato's Symposium isn't just a book, it's a dramatic clash of ideas, comedy, and tragedy that still speaks to us today. Ready to dive into this timeless exploration of love? Let's go! Plato's Symposium is one of the most profound and poetic works of ancient philosophy. It's not just deep thinking, it's a beautiful story about love, the soul, and what makes us human. It tackles big ideas: reality, knowledge, virtue, freedom, good, and evil. It's second only to Plato's Republic in depth and unmatched in its poetic beauty. Today, we'll explore the context of this event, the fascinating characters debating with Socrates, their bold ideas about love, and why the symposium is a masterpiece of art and philosophy. Writing a great book is hard, but blending art and philosophy? That takes genius. Plato nails it here. So, what's a symposium? Picture this. A group of elite Athenians gather to celebrate, reclining on couches with slaves pouring wine. It's a drinking party like a Greek bachelor bash, where the goal is to get drunk. But something extraordinary happens. They start debating love. The story comes to us through Apollodorus, who heard it secondhand but memorized every word because it was so sublime. That alone tells us this wasn't just another party. It was a meeting of brilliant minds. The party's at Agathon's house. He's a famous poet who just won a big prize for his plays. Imagine 30,000 Athenians cheering for him. He's a rock star, proud and ready to celebrate with his friends. He invites 10 to 15 of Athens' brightest minds, thinkers, writers, and philosophers. Forget modern dinner tables. These guys recline on couches, sipping wine, waited on by slaves. It's relaxed, indulgent, and perfect for a night of heavy drinking. But the conversation takes a surprising turn. Meet the key players. Phaedrus, a handsome, clever young man and Socrates' favorite. He's sharp and loves big ideas. Pausanias, a charming, witty aristocrat who shines in debates. Aristophanes, the greatest comedian in Greece, but a bit of a troublemaker. Eryximachus, a doctor with a practical yet thoughtful view. Agathon, our host, eloquent and full of pride. Socrates, the philosopher, late because he's lost in thought, as usual. And Alcibiades, a wild, charming politician who crashes the party later, very drunk. These men don't just drink, they debate love, each revealing who they are through their words. Let's hear what they say. Hungover from last night, the group decides to stay sober. Ironic, since they'll slip back into drinking later. They send away the flute girl, an entertainer, and focus on pure discussion. The topic? Love. What is it? How does it work? Why does it matter? Here's what they say. First, Phaedrus. He calls love a god that inspires heroic deeds. He mentions Achilles from Homer's Iliad, saying love drove him to glory. Love pushes us from selfish desires to noble actions. It's a good start, but not the full story. Now, Aristophanes. The comedian tells a wild story. Long ago, humans had 2 heads, 4 arms, 4 legs, and moved by cartwheeling. Zeus split them for defying the gods, leaving us yearning for our other half. For him, love is physical longing, lust, not wisdom. It's funny, but Plato calls him out as shallow. Agathon speaks next. He praises love as a god of wisdom, courage, and justice. It's beautiful, but Socrates will challenge it. Finally, Socrates. He learned about love from a woman named Diotima. Love isn't a god, it's a spirit, yearning for beauty and eternity. It's not about sex, but the soul's quest for truth. This is Platonic love, deep and life-changing. Each speech builds or falters, like a song, leading to Socrates' big moment. But the drama's not over. Next, Pausanias. He says love is divine and harmonizes our emotions like a healthy body. It's about the soul's virtue, freedom and inner strength, not just physical feats. We're getting deeper. Then Eryximachus, the doctor. He jumps in when Aristophanes gets hiccups. Hilarious, right? He says love heals discord in both body and soul, like medicine. It's a god that makes us whole and wise. Just when Socrates seems to win, Alcibiades crashes in, stone drunk, loud and wild. He's rich, handsome and brilliant, but flawed, a lover of pleasure, not virtue. Instead of talking about love, he praises Socrates. He calls Socrates a satyr, ugly outside but with a divine soul inside. Alcibiades tried to seduce him, but Socrates rejected his stunning body for his flawed soul. It's a lesson. True beauty is within. As Alcibiades talks, rowdy Athenians flood in, and the party spirals into chaos. Socrates drinks but stays sober, a sign of his strong soul, while others lose control. It's philosophy versus human weakness. The symposium ends in a drunken haze. Socrates proves great poets can write both tragedy and comedy, a nod to this story's mix of humor and depth. Agathon and Aristophanes pass out. Socrates walks away, unshaken. This isn't just a story, it's a mirror. The symposium blends low comedy, like hiccups and drunks, with high philosophy, like love as a path to truth. It's also a warning. Alcibiades' charm later leads Athens to ruin in war. What's the takeaway? Love isn't just romance or lust. It's a force that can lift us to wisdom or drag us down. Plato asks, what do you love, and what does it say about your soul? Thanks for joining me on this journey through Plato's Symposium. If this sparked your curiosity, share your thoughts on love in the comments. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay curious.